Hello Lillas, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. Today I have Lovey and Phoebe together. This is Lovey and this is Phoebe, and both sculpted by different people. Lovey is sculpted by Victoria from Tory Dolls, and Phoebe is sculpted by Claire Teller. She is the Willow sculpt. I don't know the name of this sculpt. It starts with an S. It's Saltamaya, something like that. I don't know. But they are two of my babies that I really love. Someone asked if I would compare the Willow sculpt. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to usually go back forward and compare old sculpts to new sculpts for the most part. But I just figured I would at least, you know, respond to that one. Because it makes no sense to compare the old ones to the new ones, just simply because we're moving forward in time. I think at the time when the Willows came out, we really didn't have a whole lot to compare to when it comes to babies that was on that caliber. The Willows, as you guys know, is one of my favorite sculpted kits, and I will always, like I said, I always give Claire Teller her flowers for being a sculptor, artist, what do you call it? You know, someone that started stuff, like a lot of different things that she came out with first, and you know, everybody, you know, paved the way for a lot of people in the industry. But I think today's market, we have a lot of different options, and so, but I do still think that Claire Teller is still at the top of the food chain, of course. It's like she set the bar, like Bonnie Brown set the bar. I will say that this sculptor, Victoria, I've seen her work on numerous babies, and I will say her sculpting is definitely very comfortable, and her pouring and the feel of her pour is very comparable to, as far as the softness of the pouring, okay? Because this baby did not come to me in a perfect smooth pour. I did, you know, work with this baby when she came to me, but as far as the softness and the level, the feel of the silicone and the quality of the sculpting and the originality of her work as well, I think I rank her right up there with Claire Teller, in all fairness. So yeah, when it comes to the feet, Lovey feet are nicer. I think her hands, in my opinion, are probably, they're nicer too, but her Willow hands are really nice too. So yeah, it's just, you know, they're both like really nice babies. Like it's nothing, you know, one really outshine one or the other. It's just I think, and they're both really gummy soft. My Willow is not to be compared to the other Willows, because she, of course, like most of my babies, have a little story. Don't mind her. You'll see like little fuzzies on her and stuff, because I rematted her recently and I just haven't really fully washed off, and I actually got silicone in her hair a little bit, so I gotta take care of that stuff. But she feels so much better since I matted her. She's like very velvety smooth, and so it's just a matter of time when I get back to working on her and getting her back together. But my Phoebe, it was her pour, when I got this kit, it came out really soft, and I still wanted it. I was like, no, I don't I want it, you know. So she's very soft, very different from the other Willows. So she's like mush soft, and it's my absolute favorite. Thank you, Uncle Howard. So I'm just being funny, because Claire and her husband work together, and he normally pours. I think he was pouring the Willows at the time, but they but yeah, so And then this baby is really soft. So I think, honestly, they're about the same softness. And even though she's a big baby, she still carry that same mush soft. Like, she's still just as soft as this baby. And matter of fact, I think they're almost the exact softness. The only difference in them is Lovey has a little bit of more of a marshmallowy, foamy feel. But they're very, very, very comparable when it comes to that. Very close. So yeah. So, you know, one of the things also that I found in this industry too, sometimes, and I say I don't compare old sculpts to new sculpts, but I will say sometime with some of the artists or the sculptors' work, some of their older work tend to be better than the newer work, because I think they get a little relaxed, or they just start just pushing stuff out back to back, trying to get stuff out. And so sometimes stuff go to lacking. I'm not saying that about neither one of these sculptors here. I'm just saying in general. So there are some sculptors that I do like their older work better than their newer work. So I guess I shouldn't say we can't compare the old work to the new work, because that does happen sometime. But yeah, it's just nice when you're a collector and you can collect a variety from different sculptors and stuff like that. So I will never do a video to stir people from one sculptor to the other. I feel like go where your heart desire and what you like, and I feel like go with that. That's just like, you know, I never want my videos to come across like I'm putting down a sculptor's work or anything like that. So if you see me in the comments or something in them, it's not that I'm not allowing you to have your opinion on something. It's just that I want to make sure that what I say is not taken out of context and being looked as if I'm talking down on somebody. Or, you know, another thing is, like, I'll get one baby and I'll fall in love with this baby, and then a new baby come and it's like, oh, the excitement of the new baby, and it's like, oh, now the old baby is not that great. No, I don't want anybody to ever think that, because now I'm at a place where maybe in the beginning I was collecting and I didn't like have really full direction of what I liked and what I didn't like, or how, you know, what was important to me in my collecting style. But now I'm in a place where when I collect something, or I say I really like something, it's more than just, it's not for just a trend. Sorry, I'm getting dust off. I'm like, I see dust. I'm like, so I might as well get it off. But yeah, so I don't go with the trends. I go with what I like. And I know that's kind of hard to believe, but I just don't, you know, it might be something new, but when I choose to get it, it's because I actually like it. So that's just me. That's how I've always collected. That's, you know, it's just like when I stopped collecting Claire's dolls and was collecting like Silicone Studio dolls or stuff like that, people were like, oh, I can't believe she went to that. She can't afford Claire dolls anymore. Oh my gosh. And I'm just like, no, I just like being able to buy like multiple babies and having the fun and the challenge of, you know, painting some newer sculptor's work, and being able to bring it to life and make it look, you know, just as realistic. Or, you know, just like I said, just being able to afford, you know, more, to be able to, it's given me a lot of experience. If I would only be collecting like $3,000 kits, blank kits, I would be painting way less, and I wouldn't be exploring, and I won't be learning to paint different silicones and different color pours and all that and stuff. So I am constantly, you know, trying to evolve. I don't want to be stagnant in my collecting or my, you know, work. And so therefore, I constantly challenge myself to take risks and take chances. So look forward to new things and new sculpts coming from me from different sculptors. But anyway, I gotta go. My battery's going dead. Thanks guys for watching. Lovey and Phoebe.